Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Ebby, and today we're talking about people who moved from different countries to settle in Africa, in different parts of Africa.
You said Uganda is not foreigner friendly. You see so many African Americans come to Uganda, but they never stay, they always leave.
So the ones who have stayed successfully and are happy are married to Ugandans. It's not easy to be out here. There's a lot of things that are not intuitive, even something as simple as paying the light bill, going grocery shopping, needing to have a 10-minute conversation with the tomato guy. I will never forget that first trip to the market where you have to have a separate conversation with every vendor for every fruit and vegetable that you want to buy. And then also, it's not the type of country where you can just throw some money at it and get what you need done. You have to know a guy who knows a guy in order to get stuff done.
People in West Africa are starting to live better than people in the Western world. Now, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about if you're well to do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America. Now, I'm currently in America, and it's like a little bit of a culture shock coming back from Africa because when you come here, you're around people who, on paper, they're very successful, rich, and all that. But all these people are drowning in debt. They got a nice car, but they don't own it. They've got a lease on it. They may say that they own a house, but they kind of do, but they have a huge mortgage on it. But in Africa, people own everything outright. And what does this lead to, like, in day-to-day life? Well, when you know someone who's well-to-do in Africa, they're a lot more relaxed. They feel like they can go on trips with you. They're a lot more generous. People here, even though they may have a lot of money on paper in America, the second they let their foot off the gas, the second they stop hustling, those bills will catch up on them really quick. And it shows like kind of why I feel West Africa is the future, because here people are putting up an appearance of being rich, well-to-do, but it's fueled by debt and it's fueled by them working two jobs. Husband and wife are both working high-paying jobs, 50 hours a week each, and doing all of that to just create this facade. Whereas in West Africa, once these guys have made it, they're living good lives. They're having that balance in life and they're not killing themselves. So I think long term, who am I betting on? I'm betting on the lifestyle of West Africa.
Hi, my name is Roberta. I'm Brazilian and I've been living in Nairobi for the last 2 years. First one, wear nice looking clothes. In Brazil, at least in my city, if you don't have a job that requires you to dress formally, people will dress casually, like super casual. Flip-flops, shorts, and comfy clothes in general. But here in Nairobi, people are always looking good. I love it. Men wearing suit and tie, which is super rare in Brazil. Ladies, always looking so good. And I was always looking different. And I'm not talking about the way I look, about my appearance, but about the things I was wearing. So I started to pay attention more to what I was wearing, and my self-esteem has improved a lot. Thank you, Nairobi. Second one, be gentle, but small talk, it's not necessary. In Brazil, it's super common to have small talk waiting for the bus, at the supermarket. But here in Nairobi, at least with me, I don't know if it's because I'm foreigner or not, but small talk is not common. People are gentle, they smile, they say hello, but that's it. So basically, be gentle, but mind your own business. Third, specify the temperature that you want your beer. As a Brazilian, this one was the most difficult to learn because in Brazil, The right temperature for having a beer is almost freezing, a few degrees from freezing. And here, if you don't say that you want a beer baridi sana, you're going to get almost room temperature beer. And how can you drink that? That tastes terrible.
What's going on, y'all? With my brother here. He's visiting from South Africa. And you've been gone how many years?
6 from New York.
So tell us this. How is it being a black man in South Africa? An African-American man in South Africa?
Okay, well, I'm living my best expat life in Cape Town. I love it there. Things are very affordable for me. My quality of life is extremely high. And I just don't have to worry about a lot of the...
You got a pool in your backyard.
No, it's great. It's great. Like, I have all of the modern amenities that you would think that might be missing in South Africa, But, yeah, like, everything's great.
How are South Africans towards black Americans?
They love us. Yeah. I mean, there's the shared cultural experience of having to navigate white people so close to home in that way. So with their experience of apartheid, they understand a lot of the Afro-American struggle and how we've had to navigate white people. Additionally, there's a lot of cultural exchange, so now Amapiano has spread out to the U.S. as I'm seeing, but Amapiano is also partly derived from house music. So, there's generations of cultural exchange that have going back and forth. And so, they love us.
How the food?
Currently in a relationship with the South African.
You in a relationship with a South African?
Yeah,
all right, you done got hooked.
Yeah, got hooked. How's the food? I love South African food. So you have various cuisines, here here. I'm saying here. I still think I'm in Cape Town, y'all. There's a variety of different cuisines. So you have your Indian cuisine, you have your Cape Malay cuisine, you have Nguni cuisines like Hausa food, and I hope that was the right click.
Okay.
If there are any Nguni people listening right now, I hope that was the right click. I tried. I'm getting better at it.
What do you recommend to any African Americans that are looking to move to South Africa? What do they need to do? We got a few seconds here.
Okay, so firstly, what track are you taking to get to South Africa, right? So there are retirement visas available. There are student visas available. Some people do visa runs, but that's not a sustainable option. I suggest that you find a durable, long-term way to come and stay if you want to. But if you even are coming to visit, like, you're going to live beautifully.
Thank you so very much for joining our discussion today. And please let me know in the comment section, have you ever considered moving to Africa? Have you ever considered moving to any part of Africa? And if you have, which country? I'm just curious, which country have you wanted to move to? And I don't mean like just visit, I mean permanently settle. Have you ever considered such a thing? And if you have, which country? Is it Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, Mauritania, Swaziland? Which country have you ever considered settling in? I'll see you next week. Goodbye.